We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Cubbies have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Adam Wainwright, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Boy, it's been a rough goal for this guy, Matt, in his last 3 starts. Last 3 starts, he's taken the loss in all 3, so he'd like to turn that fortune around in this one today, and the best way to start that, throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Standing in, Kris Bryant. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey.
Bryant to the opposite field. Fowler looking up. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. Kris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 21 for him on the season, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
This guy has some pop. You can't just lay one in there. What happens? He leads the game off just like that. It's 1-0.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
And the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in, when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
2-0 count. The pitch is offered at and missed for the first strike. His career line against Wainwright, he's got 17 hits in 60 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Base is empty here with nobody out. Ripped on the ground to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
Here's Javier Baez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The average has been good, 306 to start the day. 15 long balls and 43 RBIs. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Baez leads off first with 1 away. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
Here now the 2-2. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Jason Hayward comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. First and second now, 1 man out. Count even now at 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll get back in safely, as wisely he hadn't committed too strongly toward third base. Now both runners are breaking. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The next 3-2. Now the runners take off again, but he won't have an opportunity to throw either man out. It's ball 4, and the bases are suddenly loaded now with only 1 away.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Victor Caratini comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Behind 0-2 now. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. And they'll run him down and tag him for the out. At the plate now, Kyle Schwarber in the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
In now, Yolmer Sanchez. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. He's the 8th man to bat here in the first, with 5 runs already up on the scoreboard. The windup and the 0-1. Sanchez is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
The pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Batting ninth.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And the pitcher bats next. That'll be Yu Darvish. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he clearly couldn't make up his mind on that one coming in. A swing and a miss.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Wong's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Cubs 5 and the Cardinals nothing. Yu Darvish will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider. Will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game, and you'll know early if he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts. It's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
This team does it a little bit different, Matty. They're not going to drive the ball out of the ballpark. They are dead last in home runs. Usually a bad sign. But they can score in a variety of different ways. They got guys with great approaches, and they try and move and manufacture runs as well as they can. Be on the lookout for the little things today.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Down.
1 out, nobody on. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Sanchez dives. What a stop. Got him. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Back to the top of the order now, and into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
And it's fouled away. Hit on the ground toward the left. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the 2nd.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
So striding in, Anthony Rizzo, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. 1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Taken in by Wong. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. Line drive to center field. Thomas makes the catch, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they hold a 5-0 lead. Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1.
Carpenter.
Grounded up the first baseline. Rizzo is there. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting fifth. The shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product Paul DeYoung. Out in front of it, strike 1. DeYoung stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything. And that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Here's the 0-2. Line to the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
The right fielder, Dexter.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, and he has been, pardon the cliche, in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second now is Fowler. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
The catcher,
Yadi Molina digging in now. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he lays off for ball 1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
And he fouls this one off. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Caratini is after it, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. At the plate, Ian Happ, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
One ball, one
A ball and a strike. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Here's Jason Hayward now. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball just inside. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Hit out towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. And the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. And he popped him up. DeYoung into shallow left. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Ready now, Lane Thomas. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-0 here in the early going. 0-1 the count. Ripped down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air out to center field. Hap is right there, 1 down. Settling in now, Adam Wainwright, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. The 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now back, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Popped him up. Rizzo in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Schwarber.